GigaVenture.
Hey, welcome to GGV News. I am Dustin.
And I'm Joseph.
And welcome to our news thingy.
News segment.
Yeah, we're doing this again.
GigaVenture.
Yeah, we changed the name because we want to rebrand, I guess, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Alright, so let's get into some news. So let's do game releases. So not much coming out in this week for the day of May 5th, 2015. For the PS4, Xbox One, we got Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, which I guess is like a DLC add-on story.
But it's a standalone.
It's standalone, yeah, but I mean it's the same, pretty much the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Then we also have for the PS4, Xbox One, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I believe it's another. Let me see what it's the full title.
Probably a DLC.
Shadow
Game of the Year edition.
Oh, Game of the Year edition. Oh yeah,
so you
that's
get
right.
all the DLC.
So I might actually buy that because I didn't get the chance to play Shadow of Mordor. So.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet, so hey, it's a good chance.
I thought you had Shadow of Mordor.
No, I played it on the computer for a bit, but
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I just played it for a bit, like an hour, and I was like, I'll get this another day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing coming out for the Xbox One is Slice Zombies.
Zombie games?
Probably, and you slice them. Wii U, nothing. Not till next week.
Yeah,
sorry.
not until next week.
3DS, we get Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. For,
2 record breaker.
Yeah. So if you like those games,
if you like Shin Megami Tensei games,
I mean,
this is great.
I heard they're good. I should probably play them.
They're kind of hard, but they're fun. Yeah.
All right, what else we got? And for the Vita, we have
Disney Infinity 2.0 edition
for the Vita. I don't know what that's going to entail, but I guess you'll have to check it out to find out. And that's it for games of this week. So let's go on to some news. All right. So remember how Kojima had left? He hasn't left, but he's going through a hiatus from Konami, and he's no longer an executive. He's now a contractor, and he'll probably be leaving Konami at the end of December of this year, right?
He's probably going indie.
Probably.
I'm calling it.
Yep. So people were wondering, well, what's going to happen to Silent Hills, which is going to be co-directed by Guillermo del Toro, starring Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. Well, what's going to happen to it is it's got canceled. So,
sad.
Unfortunately, we will not get a Silent Hills game. The PT demo has been taken down. It's delisted from the PSN store.
Yeah.
Which sucks. And now people are trying to sell their PS4s with PT
installed
for like $3,000 on eBay. I don't suggest doing that because you probably won't get a buyer, but it's ridiculous nonetheless.
This is like when Flappy Bird was taken off the Google Play Store and
people started selling their
App
phones.
Store. Yeah, people were selling their phones for ridiculous amounts of money with Flappy Bird installed, which is crazy.
Yeah. And let's see what else that says about here is that I believe Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro, both of their contracts expired. So people were assuming that, maybe Guillermo del Toro will still make it because even though Kojima left, maybe he'll stay on and work it.
Yeah.
No, Konami just said no to that.
No more. Goodbye.
Sorry.
That sucks though. Because I was looking forward to playing Silent Hills. I've been a Silent Hill fan since the second game. The first one I bought actually. Yeah. Yeah, on the PS2.
Well, I think PT got a lot of life back into that series.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Silent Hills would have been a really good game. They probably would have made a lot of money off it, but
I think it's one of the best free games on a console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great trailer. So
I still have it. I'm gonna keep playing it again.
I think I still have it on mine.
Well, if you don't, you can re-download it. So don't worry.
Oh, that's right, because I've downloaded it before. All right, so let's go on to our next bit of news. So do you play Skyrim? It's a 3-year-old game, right? Do you play it on PC? If you do,
I have it on PC.
You probably use mods, right?
I've used one mod.
One mod? Did you get it from Skyrim Nexus?
I forgot where I got it, but I didn't have trouble downloading it at all. I mean, it was free.
Because Skyrim Nexus is the go-to mod site to get mods for Skyrim. Well, Bethesda has released the mod kit for Skyrim, and Valve saw this and they went to Bethesda and said, "Hey, you ever think about doing paid mods?" They're like, "Let's give it a shot." So, with Valve and Bethesda teaming up, they asked the modders to go ahead and submit their mods for a payment system. And that sounds like a good idea, right? People pay for the mods they want to use to make the game look better, to get the characters that you want, to get special storylines. Yeah, it failed in one day.
That sucks.
Because people were doing mods like, "Hey, buy this golden apple for $10."
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. So Valve and Bethesda decided to shut it down after a day of being up, and they pretty much said that it was a test run. They wanted to see what would happen, and they said what happened wasn't what they expected. So they're gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Shutting the studio down, guys.
Let's see. No, not shutting the studio down. One of the things they said was, "We've done this because it's clear we didn't understand exactly what we were doing." Is what Valve said on Steam. So, I mean, at least they went out and tried something new. I mean, that's
they
all
learned from it. So,
yeah,
if they try something that's sort of similar, they're probably gonna know what to do next.
Yeah, I mean, another thing they said was that, but we underestimated the differences between our previously successful revenue sharing models and the addition of paid mods to Skyrim Workshop. We understand our own games communities pretty well, but stepping into an established years-old modding community in Skyrim was probably not the right place to start. I mean, that's I respect that. I mean, they were like, let's take the chance, and then they realized, oh, these guys are too committed to what they already have. It's not going to fly.
Yeah.
Like, why force somebody to do it?
Yeah, at least they didn't force people to, keep going at it.
Yeah.
With what they want to do. And, they tried it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you want mods for Skyrim, you can always go with the Nexus, because they got great mods there.
Oh, yeah.
Our friend Jairus is playing Skyrim, and he had mods, and he gave all the girls big boobs.
Best mod.
Best mod.
Well, I used a mod that turned my character into a Pinkie Pie, and...
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's all I did.
Okay, so let's talk about let's go into something else then. Segway!
We ride them. So, of course, the Avengers Age of Ultron released, but yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May 1st.
Did very well.
It did good for an opening day, but didn't do what people expected it to do.
Yeah, of course.
So apparently on opening day, Friday, they made $84 million, a rough estimate. They thought that was going to be a $100 million opening day movie. But,
so they're like 20 million short.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't get... I mean, that's still a humongous
number.
A
lot, yeah.
I mean, that's by far a great number. But they still didn't get what they were hoping to get. But, I mean, they had the entire weekend, and I'm sure Avengers 2 will be a huge success, and it probably will be in the top 5 movies. Because I believe Avengers 1 is number 3 on top grossing movies all time. So,
yeah.
But I saw Avengers on Monday. I actually got to go to a pre-screening, and it was a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. It was a good time, and Ultron is the best character in that movie.
So if you're a fan of Banjo-Kazooie, the makers of Banjo-Kazooie are working on what's called Yooka-Laylee, which is going to be a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie.
So in this one, instead of playing a bear and a bird, you play as a chameleon and a bat.
A bat with a huge nose.
A bat with a huge red tomato nose. What's really cool is that the title screen looks just like the old Banjo-Kazooie, like lettering and font.
It does.
It looks great.
The colors, yeah.
So now they're at 1.1 million pounds. So they've gotten almost all this. They're only 2 stretch goals short of everything.
And over here in U.S. dollars, 1.7 million.
Yeah.
U.S. dollars.
That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.7. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they got what they wanted, and they have 44 days left to go on their.
Yeah, they have a lot of time. I mean, they got most of their stretch goals. There's just one left, which is at I think it was. Yeah.
1.2 million
pounds.
Which they're not far from, actually.
Yeah,
they'll probably hit that.
Not far.
They'll probably hit that over the weekend.
Yeah. So extra video, developer walkthrough, and commentary.
Yeah.
So it's going to release simultaneously on the Wii U, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, which is great.
Yeah.
So on May 5th, we're going to be getting a Dragon Age Inquisition Dragon Slayer DLC, which is a multiplayer DLC, and it will be free. Basically, you get to slay dragons online with your friends.
Yeah. So, you know what's weird? I have Inquisition, and I never played the multiplayer.
Me neither.
Played the single player.
I've only played the single player, too. Yeah, I just have so much fun, just running around and killing stuff.
But yeah, for the full story, you can always go to the Dragon Age website. But some of the quick things they say here is you won't have to face the beast alone. You'll have fierce new warriors, a new Zether class, which was apparently going to be an April Fool's joke, but they said is going to be real. Isabella from Dragon Age 2 is going to be a new character.
Ooh, nice.
So, I mean, it looks like they're going to give you some pretty good stuff for free.
Yeah. Free DLC is always great.
Yeah, we'll always take free DLC. So another little bit of video game news is Watch Dogs 2 is apparently in development at Ubisoft, according to online CV of the game's senior gameplay programmer. Now, the website we're getting our information from they claim that Ubisoft didn't give a statement, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's a program. The senior gameplay programmer is saying, "Hey, we're making this game." You know, and they did say Watch Dogs was going to be a like franchise.
Yeah.
You know, game they were going to do for a while. So.
Yeah. I mean, the first one came out last year. So.
Was it last year? Yeah.
Yeah.
2014.
2014. Yeah.
You know, that game got a lot of heat because it wasn't visually what they promised us.
Yeah.
But overall,
stuff like that happened.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I actually enjoyed Watch Dogs. I thought it was
Me too.
pretty fun game. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's pretty much a Grand Theft Auto clone. But
yeah. Well, the driving could have been better for me.
The driving could have been. Yeah, I agree. The driving, but once you get used to it, you're like, okay, it's not as bad.
It works fine. Yeah.
But when you first jump in that car, you're like, oh my god, I'm sliding everywhere.
Yeah. The handling was kind of weird, but you know, when you get used to how the physics are in their game, it kind of becomes second nature.
Yeah. So hopefully in the second game they'll work on the physics, they'll work on some of the hacking stuff, because a lot of people complain the hacking was too easy, but at the same time I was like, if you're driving trying to hack something, you don't want it to be too hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
But I mean,
drive-by hacking. That's
drive-by
what
hacking,
I did a lot.
Exactly.
Stealing people's money, going into your bank accounts.
Joseph, don't let him get hacking and stuff. Alright, another bit of video game news is Dead Island 2 was pushed back to 2016.
Disappointed.
Now, Deep Silver said that wasn't going to be released this year, 2015, but it looks like they're having some, not trouble, but they just want to, you know, make sure everything's the right way. I guess. Let's see what what they said here. We have always set ourselves a big goal for Dead Island 2, to create the sequel that takes Dead Island to the next level. So...
seems like they want to work on it more, which is fine because I mean we're getting a good amount of games already this year. We got the Phantom Pain coming out, you know.
True, and I mean we did get Dying Light, which was supposed to be a expansion pack to Dead Island 1, but ended up being a standalone game.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I mean, did you play Dead Island, the first one?
I did on the computer. I played it a little bit.
Okay. I played it on PS3? Yeah, PS3, and I wasn't a big fan of it, but which is weird because I actually really like Dying Light. But,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a different look on it. It's not so bright looking, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. And I
game.
feel that
probably like a darker zombie.
Yeah,
game.
I feel that Dead Island needed to be a multiplayer game. Like you needed your friends with you to play, and my friends had already got it and beat it. And by the time I got it, they were like, "Oh, we're done with that game." So I don't want to play with.
That's lame. You know what? Someday maybe I'll get it since it's pretty cheap and we can play it online.
No, never again.
Really?
You can get Dying Light. I'll play that with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that's cool.
I need 2 more trophies and I'll platinum that thing.
When you're done with those 2 trophies, you're like, Joseph, I'm done.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't want to play anymore, Joseph. Have fun by yourself.
No.
But that's pretty much it for our GGV news. So
this was a good new,
pretty
new
good
look on our episode.
Yeah. Some depressing news this week, especially with the Konami stuff going on.
Oh,
but hopefully we'll get better, some new energy, some new video game life.
Some more positive news, vibes.
Maybe some good games coming out soon. We got Batman coming up next month.
Oh yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid in September. I mean, there's other stuff besides that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One more quick thing is they showed the trailer for Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah.
And I must say that looks pretty damn good because I love Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is probably my favorite Call of Duty game.
Yeah, a lot of people say that Black Ops 2 multiplayer was the best one.
It was definitely the best one in my book.
I mean, I don't know how it is versus Advanced Warfare, but
Advanced Warfare is fun.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 2 was by far the best in my book. So we'll see what that has to do. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Do 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 do.